evening YouTube, how is everyone? I thought I would come back and do a very short video. Last time I did a video, I was talking about chopping off my Sisterlocks. Well, as you can see, I didn't chop them off. Actually, what I ended up doing was combing them out. I was all set. I'd already started chopping them off. I intended to shave them off and grow my hair to about 3 inches and get them installed again. When I spoke to the lady that's going to be installing them, she's a Sisterlocks ambassador, she said, oh, please try and retain as much length as possible because actually it's much easier to install the locks when you've got more hair. I was thinking of like getting it down to 3 inches or thereabouts, but she wanted me to retain as much length as possible. She said just chop off the ends and comb them out, and that's what I did. It took, I would say, about 20 hours combined, because it took a long period of time, only because I ended up getting someone to help me, a hairdresser friend that I've had forever. But we could only get our schedules to tie up every so often because I've got a big busy job and I travel all over the place, and she's also got clients that she sees, so getting time together was difficult. But when we got time together, we just flowed through it. It was taking me initially an hour to take down a lock. It was like taking out really tight plaits. I didn't use any conditioner, I didn't wet my hair, I just picked it out, and I picked it out with one of these bad girls, a drawing pin. I started off with a rat tail comb, just broke the comb bit off, and I was just using the metal end. And when my special friend came to help me take them out, I'm saying special friend because she's like an angel, when she came and helped me take the rest of them well, she took the majority of them out, she brought the drawing pin, and that's all it is a drawing pin, and that just worked beautifully. So yeah, it would take me about an hour to begin with to take out a single lock. I had way over 500 of them. It would take her 5-10 minutes. She would just get through it. So that's why I say it took about 20 hours combined if you add it all up, if I add it all up. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. I'm really glad that I didn't chop my hair off. I'm really glad that I combed it out, because the hair chopped off some of the ends I could pick through. But the hair, once you got, the further down you got, the softer it was. It was like it had been cocooned, and it was just really soft and beautiful. Dry, but very soft and beautiful. Not dry inside, more dry towards the ends. And I had lots of it. So this is how much hair, well, it's half of the hair that came out. And when I say came out, it's just, I guess it's hair that would have been shed naturally if I was a loose natural or had relaxed hair or whatever, or took it out of braids. Or so this is about half, because I wasn't able to keep all of it, because I spent my life just picking on the train, on the bus, when I was away in hotels. I just pick till the early hours of the morning to take them down. It was very liberating as well. I'm one of these people who always said I will not chop off, I will not do my own reties. So me taking out my locks was like a massive thing, because I just don't have the patience for it at all. But with each one it was a victory. It felt like a victory, and I knew I was getting closer to being able to get my second install, which is happening on the 28th and the 29th of December. It's going to be done by the lady that installed my daughter's Sisterlocks, Sister in Touch, Michelle, in London, and she's been going for about 17 years. She's one of the first in the UK. She's brilliant. I'm very happy with my daughter's Sisterlocks. My problem was moving around from consultant to consultant. I won't be moving. I'm going to get them installed by Michelle, and I'm going to stay with Michelle. I'm very happy with the job she's done on my daughter's hair. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to stage 2. I'll try to think of what else I can tell you. So the lady who took my Sisterlocks out, she's called Esther. Beautiful, wonderful soul, who just came in like an angel and helped eradicate them, or take them down. And I paid her. Didn't need to go to a Sisterlock consultant or whatever to charge the world. I paid Esther appropriately. She's a great lady. When I say appropriately, I mean I didn't skimp or anything like that. I did right by her. Because she did right by me, and I'm so grateful, so grateful. After I took my hair out, and I'm going to put some pictures at the end of this, after I took my hair out, we did a deep treatment, we trimmed it, and then I've plaited it up, and it grew. Oh my goodness, It really grew in those Sisterlocks. It grew like crazy. And I've still got a lot of hair. Like, it's not as though I've lost any hair. If anything, it feels as though I've gained. Although obviously I lost the volume from the Sisterlocks and I can feel the loss of volume. I miss my Sisterlocks. Not the ones I had, because obviously they were a disgrace, but I just miss the freedom and the beauty of Sisterlocks. So I can't wait to get them installed again. And I miss the volume, you know. I've got quite dense hair anyway, but I did miss. I immediately felt naked, you know. What else can I tell you? I mean, you'll see my earlier videos about why I had to take them out in the first place. And I've actually had quite a few people reach out to me privately and say, do you know what, I'm thinking about taking mine down, or I'm not completely happy with them. And, you know, I hope that that's not the case. I hope most people are really happy with their locks. I think for a lot of people, the cost of doing the Sisterlocks is a big issue. And the cost of doing the locks is not the issue for me. It's the cost of time that I'm not happy about. I'm going to have to sit in the chair for another 2 days to get them put in again. But God willing, these ones will be mwah. It's the cost of time for me, and it's going to cost me more because my hair's grown so much more than it was when I had my first install back in September 2000. Was it 2017? No, 2018. So that's the challenge for me. But I have had people message me privately and say, oh, mine's a bunched, or there's lots of slippage, or they're not being corrected quite right by my consultant, or they're not listening to the concerns I've got, and I'm worried they're going to get worse. And my advice is, look, talk very clearly with your consultant about your concerns. You know, be really upfront and honest, get a second opinion. It's not ideal to bounce about like I did, but I really felt as though I wasn't completely comfortable at different points with people, whether it was the level of skill, whether it was like, in my opinion, organisation, or a lack of regard. Whatever it was, you know, there was always a reason I moved around, but at the end of the day, that's ultimately what caused the problem, because the inconsistency just led to a mess, and there was no one person accountable apart from me. So I think you need to really talk to your consultant if you've got any concerns. And recognise that in some cases it might be outside of their skill set. There are loads of different types, and I think there are lots of really skilled people, but there are some people who are kind of, I don't know, coming across things for the first time, or I don't know. But don't be fobbed off, because it is an investment, whether it's your money, your time, whatever it is. You want to be happy with the end result, and I wasn't, and that's why I took them down. And a lot of people have said, well, I've learned to love my locks, or I'm happy with them now, and I'm like, beautiful, good for you. But I don't regret taking mine down, and I'll be happy to put a second setting because I love Sisterlocks. It will be my last set though, because I will never go through this again. The taking down, it was too onerous for me, so I would shave it off. But if this set isn't perfect and right, then I can't see myself doing it again. If you've got any questions or comments, feel free to drop them for me below, and I'll respond. I'm very open about it, happy to answer any questions anybody's got, and I will put some pictures and videos in now of the takedown. Take care. Now, a loose, natural